Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. And already we're underway here.
Well, this 4-4-2...
Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion.
Real chance! Forlan chasing after it. Cafu. And here's Forlan. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? And he decides to cross it. Camavinga. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Adams. Still goalless. Maldini, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Depay. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Fernando Torres. Neymar. And Iniesta. And it's Rijkaard. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Maradona plays it short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, super ball. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cafu. Adams. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Maradona. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Adams. Well, that has not gone well. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. It's Memphis Depay! Forlan might just make this. He's on it, can he get away? And here's Camavinga. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Iniesta. It's a promising position. Forlan. Header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to...
And it's been given away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Looking for the run. Memphis Depay. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Fernando Torres.
Here we go again.
13,
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Number 3,
somewhat off target.
Number 14,
Makalele. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Costa Curta. Adams. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Rex Maldini. Maradona looks to get on the end of this. And that's been won straight back. Back towards the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's corner.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type.
Oh, smashing header! harmlessly behind. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nicely weighted ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best.
Ah, he's given it up. There's the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Costa Curta. Memphis Depay. Reinders. Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now that's well seen too. And here's Son Heung-min. Iniesta. And Maradona. Now it's Forlan. Makaleli. Maldini. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking to play him in. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! Memphis Depay. Decent progress down the left. Plays a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pressing high and with purpose. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. Ugarte. And it's Reinders. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Iniesta. Here's Makaleli. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kerkez has it in a wide position. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. In towards the back stick. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Makaleli. Iniesta. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He has found the way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. And this is Rooney. And this is Kane. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Look at the space here. He's got away. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's played into the... He's got tall. They've got to be quick to recover this. Son Heung-min. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That has been cut short. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Deftly out wide. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Opts to play it, and he shoots! It's a loose ball. Son Heung-min proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. And he plays one through. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Rijkaard. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ferdinand. And it's Kane. It's Pedri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, just shoots! There it is! Al Nassr take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's found a way through. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Terrific header! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the keeper gets his hands on it. Messi. And it's Valverde. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nicely shaped ball. Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pedri is onto this. Pedri with the... gets his head on it! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
And the first half is done. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now he's got space here, and this is big chance! And oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Al Nassr are having a ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Kane. Rooney. Bullish header! Really well taken goal. Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No, got right underneath it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Alexander-Arnold. Al Nassr have a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that is a routine catch.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Memphis Depay.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a
decent chance! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Al Nassr are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, well played. Al Nassr can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Good ball. Real chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great defending, strong and determined. McTominay. Pedri. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. That's a throw. Now it's Son Heung-min. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Knocks it into space. Oh, important interception. Not the most accurate pass. And it's McTominay. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in. Up he goes! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
En el marcador se fue la información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
As Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. Just eases him off the ball. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Barcelona, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Can he get on the end of this? Picks out... Can he finish? Camavinga. First quarter of an hour gone. Nicely weighted ball. And it's slung out wide. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Valverde. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Kirkes. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. They've got a corner here. Messi plays it short, and it's played in, climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Hangs in across, shoots! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Searching pass he's played there. He's had a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Barcelona have their second corner now. Cleared away. Now the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that's aimed into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Here comes another cross. And that has been knocked clear. Turns and goes back. Camavinga. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. They want to be quick to recover this. Lofted in. It's out for a goal kick. Well read, nice interception. Kirkes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And this is Depay. Memphis Depay! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Decent hit from there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Valverde, distributed tidily. Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona have their third corner. Messi goes short. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kirkes. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Memphis Depay. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And this is Messi. And that's a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And the second half is off to a flyer! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, he's not happy. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Messi será sustituido por el dorsal
Ugarte.
95.
Camavinga. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And he welcomes it in. Now there's a fine, great chance! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Valverde did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Ugarte is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this
big chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So their fourth quarter of the game,
será reemplazado por
and it's been taken
el
short.
dorsal 11.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. And that has left him in a heap. It's a really well-measured ball. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, a robust challenge. Nicely aimed pass. Delivered with swing. Can he get it through? Crosses it in. Up he goes! Against the crossbar. And he's there to get it away. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Some good work on the right flank here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now this could be a chance. And this is Depay. Memphis Depay! And that is high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Time and again they are repelled. And this is Depay, looking for options for movement. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. But they've got it again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Valverde. It's Memphis Depay!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh no, this does... Mbappe! It's hit the upright. And he's gone looking for safety. Ball is over the line. Can he latch on to this? Barcelona are coasting towards victory. That's gone for a throw-in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kerkez. Now it's Camavinga. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. And how did he not make it four?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And this is Depay. Pings in across. That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
And it's Valverde. Knocks it into space. Header! And the keeper's there to save. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma will have to save it here or there's real trouble. And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Memphis Depay has been caught there, it's a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15 será sustituido por el dorsal 20.
Camavinga. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Kane. It's Kane! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute...
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. But after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
The most accurate pass. Look at this, takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Son Heung-min. Robertson receives it in a wide position. Oh, what has happened here? Fagioli. Picked out brilliantly. Pass somewhat off target. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. And this is Depay. And the finish! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cross from Robertson. Shoots! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot's on here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Depay. And it's Son Heung-min. That is good alertness. Ugarte. Fagioli with the foul. Alexander-Arnold. Kerkez. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So, what can they come up with here? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. He's found a... He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch up.
Memphis Depay! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Ugarte. Now it's Camavinga. Can he finish? He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Barcelona are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Camavinga, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Valverde tries to play it through. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now he's got space here. That's good vision. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Messi. That has been cut short. Half-time getting close now. He has found the way through. Son Heung-min. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. And this is Messi. Chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Another one! This must be his personal high. It's become a case of men against boys. Great defending, strong and determined. He's away! Aims beyond the defence. He might be in here. Goes for goal! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He rises! Oh, almost a sixth! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi. Great vision. Memphis Depay! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, it's Son Heung-min! It's run loose, who's going to get... And he's following up! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Valverde. Valverde. Jimenez has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk. And it's Kirkes. Camavinga. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Valverde making good progress on the right-hand side. And this is Depay. And that's another good win of the ball. Threads one in. And this is Son Heung-min! And that has faded wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That is ended. Tries a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And this is Son Heung-min. Big chance! Against the crossbar. And he can't find the net.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Kane. Kane stood his ground strongly. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Valverde. Pinches it off him. Valverde. And this is Depay. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a good run down the right. Robertson. And that has not gone well. And that's been won straight back. And this is Kane. Valverde. And he's one-on-one. And a chance! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Knocks it into space. He's one-on-one. It's Kane! They've scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Messi gets into a good position. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for the shapes to shoot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Robertson. Valverde does well to get it back. And here's Messi. Memphis Depay. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Son Heung-min! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Valverde. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Jimenez has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Great chance! Oh, there was plenty on that. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Akanji clears it away. Played out towards the right wing. Messi, that's a lovely pass. Swings it, terrific header! And it's in! How many, just how many, the gulf in class is... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Memphis Depay walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it. And they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.